Picture this. You reach for your wallet and your driver's license is gone. Just like that, you've lost your legal driving privileges. But it's actually worse than that, right? Employment verification, jumping on a flight, doing your banking, verifying your age, or even buying a car. It all comes to a screeching halt. Plus, you're suddenly wide open to identity theft. Total nightmare. But hey, there is some really good news here. Many Tennessee residents can actually completely skip those infamous DMV wait lines and handle most of the replacement process right online. So, in today's explainer, we're going to walk through a highly detailed step-by-step guide to safely and quickly replacing a lost, stolen, or damaged Tennessee driver's license. So, losing your license, it instantly messes with your day-to-day life. Whether it literally slipped out of your pocket, got totally destroyed in the wash, or worst case scenario, your whole wallet was stolen, fixing this fast is absolutely crucial. I mean, someone out there with your physical ID can do a lot of damage. Speed is totally of the essence here to get your legal driving status back on track and, mitigate those really serious identity theft risks. Okay, before we get into the exact steps, I do need to drop a quick but super important disclaimer. Tennessee laws, the Department of Safety and Homeland Security procedures, their online services, eligibility rules, and even the fees, they can and do change over time. So always verify the most current info directly through official Tennessee government sources before you kick off your application. All right, here is our roadmap for today. We're covering the lost license crisis, checking if you're eligible online, the actual online process itself, roadblocks and troubleshooting, in-person alternatives, and finally, myths, mistakes, and security. Let's jump right into Section 1, the lost license crisis. The literal second you realize that card is missing, the clock starts ticking. A lost, stolen, or destroyed license disrupts your legal driving privileges immediately. And get this, if you're pulled over driving without it, you can actually face the exact same penalties as someone who never even had a license to begin with. Crazy, right? Plus, it prevents you from boarding commercial flights, blocks your everyday banking, and seriously heightens your risk of identity fraud. Replacing it right away is just vital. Moving on to Section 2. Are you actually eligible to do this online and skip the line? The really crucial point here is understanding the difference between a replacement and a renewal. If your license is lost, stolen, or damaged, and it expires in more than 6 months, awesome. You just need a standard replacement duplicate. But if it's set to expire in less than 6 months, the state actually forces you to do a full license renewal instead of a simple duplicate. So definitely keep an eye on that timeline. Now, to use the online system, you absolutely must have what's called a document discriminator or DD number. What exactly is that? Well, it's a unique tracking code printed right on the physical front of every single Tennessee driver's license. Think of it as a physical security token against fraud. Because this specific number is completely regenerated every time a new physical card is printed, it acts as a non-negotiable security barrier. It basically stops identity thieves from just going online and ordering a copy of your card. You'll find your DD number located right at the bottom center of your physical Tennessee license. Now, I know what you're probably thinking. Wait, how am I supposed to know my DD number if my license is literally lost? Fair point. Your best bet is to check your personal digital files, maybe search your email attachments, or scroll through old photos on your phone. See if you ever snapped a picture of it for your records. Because without that specific number, you just can't use the online portal to verify your identity. Unfortunately, even if you manage to track down your DD number, certain drivers are just legally blocked from using the online portal. For example, if you hold a temporary driver license or an XID, which means your legal presence in the U.S. requires recurrent verification, you've got to go in person. The exact same rule applies to drivers who have suspended, revoked, or canceled licenses, and brand new residents who haven't set up their initial Tennessee credentials yet. All right, Section 3, the online process. Let's walk through the exact digital steps. If you're eligible, here is the exact procedure to get your replacement sorted right from your couch. Step 1, gather that DD number we talked about along with your social security number. Step 2, hop onto the e-services portal, hit order a duplicate, and punch in your personal details to authenticate your account. Step 3, easily submit your payment with a credit or debit card. And Step 4, and please do not skip this, instantly print your temporary digital receipt. You'll need to carry that with you while the real physical card is making its way to you in the mail. Let's talk numbers. The math here is actually surprisingly affordable. It's a flat $8 for your very first duplicate within an 8-year license cycle. Now, if you happen to lose it again before your next renewal cycle, well, a second or any subsequent duplicate will cost you $12, and you can pay that right on the portal.
Let's move right into Section 4, roadblocks and troubleshooting.
Okay, so a massive roadblock people hit involves the state's address rules. Tennessee law specifically dictates that you have to update your address within 10 days of moving. Your residential address absolutely must be the physical Tennessee location where you sleep at night. P.O. boxes, strictly prohibited for this. However, the system is a bit flexible because it allows for a totally separate mailing address. You can actually route your newly printed license to an out-of-state mailing address if you're traveling, deployed with the military, or away at college, just as long as your actual residential address stays in Tennessee. But what if you do everything right and the eServices portal still flat-out rejects your request? If you find yourself locked out, it is almost always due to identity verification failures. You might have accidentally typed the wrong DD number, maybe you entered address details that don't perfectly match what the state has on file, or worst case, there's an undetected court-ordered suspension lingering on your record. If the system blocks you, seriously, don't panic. You'll just need to pivot to our backup plan. Which brings us to Section 5, in-person alternatives. What to do when the online route just isn't an option. If you're heading in person, make absolutely sure you bring the proper identity documents. We're talking things like an original birth certificate or a valid passport, and of course your payment. They take cash, check, or card. Now keep in mind, if you decide to visit a local county clerk partner office instead of a main state testing center, they are going to tack on an extra $4 administrative fee for their time. And hey, if you're a temporary resident, do not forget to bring your proof of authorized legal stay in the U.S. Now here's a massive pro tip. If you have to go in person, you can actually set up your Driver Services Center appointment in advance online. Doing this completely bypasses those notoriously long wait lines, which, let's be real, are completely brutal right after official state holidays. It is a total game changer for saving time. Finally, Section 6, myths, mistakes, and security. Let's talk about protecting your identity. All right, myth versus fact time. A lot of folks assume that paper receipt you print at home is basically as good as the real plastic card. Honestly, it's really not. That online printable receipt is just a standard computer printout. It gets rejected by TSA at commercial airports and even by regular retailers all the time because it doesn't have any physical security features. On the flip side, the secure interim license you walk away with from an in-person visit, that's printed on highly secure paper, features a scannable 2D barcode, and it's officially valid for 20 days. It is way more widely accepted while you wait for the hard copy. You'll definitely want to avoid some pretty common administrative blunders here. First off, don't procrastinate. Never wait too long to replace a lost license. Make sure you aren't ignoring that strict 10-day address update rule we talked about. Please do not lose those printed confirmation details. And this is crucial. Actively monitor your mail delivery. If your shiny new hard copy doesn't show up within 30 business days, you have to email the state using their specific online driver license support address. If you don't, you might literally end up paying that duplicate fee all over again. So the absolute most critical point for preventing identity theft after losing your wallet is taking proactive, aggressive steps. You need to actively monitor your personal and financial records, update your really important accounts immediately so you can catch any fraudulent activity early. And when that new license finally arrives in the mail, safely record your newly generated DD number in a highly secure private digital file. Keep all your backup documentation, like your passport, super organized just in case lightning strikes twice and this ever happens again. So ask yourself, how do you plan to better organize your personal documents moving forward? Seriously, just storing a secure photo of your IDs, DD numbers somewhere safe could literally save you an entire afternoon at the DMV next time. I really hope this structured breakdown demystified the whole replacement process for you. If you found this explainer helpful and practical, share it with anyone else who might be stressing over a lost license right now. Keep those documents safe, and thanks so much for learning with me today.